Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's good to be back. Good to make another commentary, I guess. Yeah, I've just been uploading those Crisis walkthroughs recently, and they've been a fair bit of fun. But my mic on my Astro is actually broke recently, so the last two of them don't have any comment. I think it's two. They don't actually have any commentary in them, but anyway, I'm sure we can live without it. Yeah, so in this video here, there's a couple of things I just wanted to talk about, and that's the DayZ standalone and the Xbox One reversing its policies on a couple of things. This is just some footage of me playing Metro this afternoon, and I decided to just go with the M416, the rifle scope, the 6x scope, and just go single shot, see what I could do. There's a couple of good moments, a couple of shitty ones, a couple of ones where I got a lot of assists, where it would have been good to get some kills, but that's usually the way with Battlefield. But anyway, yeah, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was the Xbox One. Now, obviously after E3 and the first press release, they received quite a bit of negative feedback about a couple of things. The main ones were probably you had to be online every 24 hours to even play a single player game, so your Xbox sort of had to check in almost, and you couldn't rent games to friends for free, so you couldn't just take a disc over to a friend's house, put in their Xbox and play. There was like sort of a bit of a complicated system of, you know, you'd have to buy another code, or you'd have to log into, you'd have to recover your account on their Xbox, or, you know, all that sort of thing, which is obviously wasn't very popular, given that the Xbox 360 obviously had free sharing of games like that. But anyway, they've done a bit of a backflip on that because of the negative response that the community's given them, which is pretty surprising that Microsoft actually even changed one of their products because of the reception the community gave them, to be honest. Normally they're quite stubborn with those sorts of things. But yeah, I guess they figured that they'd probably lose too much business if they didn't too many sales or go to the PlayStation 4. Anyway, so yeah, they've disabled that process that they put in with the 24-hour check-in. Now you can just play the game as much as you want, just single player, without having to connect online, which I think is obviously the right way to do it. I'm not sure if you have to do an initial online check the first time you play the game. I don't know. And the other thing was, yeah, the sharing of games, as I mentioned earlier. They've changed that now back to what it was like in the 360, where you can just take a disc over to another Xbox, just put it in and play the game. Simple as that, basically like it should be. Yeah, so that's basically the change in the Xbox One that were of relevance, I thought, of importance to bring up. And now the next thing I didn't really mention in too much detail in my E3 news video was the DayZ standalone. Now, there was a pretty long interview I saw on Jack Fragg's channel with a one-on-one interview with Rocket, obviously the lead developer of the standalone, or one of lead developers, and that was quite interesting. They have a lot of cool features that they've added into the game. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's a pretty short video about all those different features, but yeah, it looks really quite good. They have a fair bit to go by the looks of it. I got the impression that they've got a lot of things to polish off. They've got a lot of ideas that they still haven't really started implementing into the game. Still having a few issues with frame rate, I think it was, but so I can't really see it being released anytime in the immediate future. There's just too many things that need polishing off, and they've got too many ideas to build new things from the ground up. Like, I mean, the damage system's been changed completely, and yeah, I mean, there's honestly too many things to just remember and list off. I'm sure you can probably find them online if you had a look. But yeah, man, it looks like a lot of fun, and I'll be sure to get some footage up when when that comes out and probably drop a commentary over the top of it. No, there's not too much else I wanted to talk about. This video's only got not too long left. I might just leave it here. I will actually say though, obviously my subscriber base is very small at the moment, basically just limited to friends, but I did want to just thank the subscribers that I do have, and if anybody else just comes along this video and likes the channel or subscribes because they like any of the content, then thanks very much, it's greatly appreciated. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. Surely there'll be a new video within the coming days. And yeah, thanks very much guys. If you liked it, then favourite or like the video and all good. Alright guys, see you later.